There are currently 2,000 miles worth of the country covered in watches and warnings as we have a major storm. Red dots here, that is going to be our strongest year. So where we are seeing that rotation, the tornadic activity. I am live on the northeast side of Starkville. And right behind me here, we're looking towards the west. So these storms will be moving from the west to the east, and you can actually still see a glimpse of sunlight in your safe space now. It's another reason you don't want to be out in it. Lightning is a big threat. And then notice how this low pressure system really starts to build in early Wednesday morning. That's where we see this discrepancy of a snow, wintry mix, and rain. Anybody that knows me knows that I'm a huge musical fan. So I do expect us to continue to warm up until then. Our hottest day of the summer so far, 99 around a month ago, June 24th. On the 10th of February, it's the orange cream Coca-Cola. Okay. There are actually two types this time. So let's gulp this down real quick. Okay. Many of us felt some summer-like temperatures today. If you had any Easter egg hunts, that chocolate might have been melting. Happy game day, Bulldogs. Cowbells have been nice and loud here in Davis-Wade Stadium, but luckily the weather has remained quiet. Notice how the gusts here are up to 200 miles per hour. It's already feeling like triple digits in Fox Square right now outside. You can definitely see the sunshine. It is hot. It's 3 a.m. on Friday, December 12th, 2025, and I'm on the way to the airport. You remember your SPF, so let's talk about sun protection factor. Unlike sunscreen, there are sunglasses that protect against 100% of UVA and UVB rays. You've probably seen a TV meteorologist on the green screen from this perspective, but what about from the meteorologist perspective? Today I'm putting on the Meta AI Ray-Bans to show you exactly what I see when I'm on air. Today is 7-Eleven, which means you can celebrate by getting a free Slurpee from your local 7-Eleven. We hit the streets today in Midtown Manhattan with Fox Weather's Nick Koser. Come along with us. Hi, my name is Sadie Morris, and I'm a Fox Weather intern for the summer. I gave the weather report on the Jumbotron at Mississippi State's last home game, so let me take you behind the scenes to show you what that process is like. First, I headed to Hillman Hall, which is where all the meteorology classes are taught at Mississippi State, including where this green screen studio is that we do all of our recordings. We're only 4 days away from the first official day of fall, which is when the autumnal equinox is, and that is September 22nd, which is this Sunday. So I'm super excited about that. I decided to put on my burnt orange color today. We're expecting highs in the low 90s throughout the week. Lots and lots of sunshine keeping us warm, but no rain to ruin any plans. Hey there, my name is Sadie Morris, and I'm a meteorology major at Mississippi State University, so come along with the day in my life. Well, we are rounding off our weekend with absolutely gorgeous conditions outside right now. Bright blue sky in Starkville on our live cam. A few upper level wispy clouds there, but for the most part, full sunshine, 77 degrees, a little bit of a breeze out of the north, and that's all due to a cold front that pushed through earlier today. Around 8-mile-per-hour winds in Starkville, 15 in Tupelo, 10 miles per hour in Meridian, even 9 upwards in Memphis. But the gusts right now are even stronger, so although it's gorgeous as far as temperature and humidity, you're gonna have a little bit of a breeze if you're stepping outside or have any outdoor plans. 14-mile-per-hour gusts in Starkville and Tupelo, 13 miles per hour in Memphis and Meridian. So on the breezier side, and like I said, that's all due to the cold front that pushed through earlier. That was a dry cold front, only clouds associated with it, no rain, and you can see a majority of the United States right now, at least the southeast, very clear, a high pressure system off towards the northern plains and Midwest. But for us here at home, nice and clear, and that is going to be the case over the next few days. That cold front pushed in some cooler air, which is why our temperatures overnight will be on the milder cool side. 43 degrees in Tupelo is our low tonight, 46 in Starkville, 45 in Memphis, and this is the closest we'll be to average for the foreseeable future because our temperatures are going to be warming with full sunshine over these next few days. Tomorrow, you might need a light jacket as you're stepping out the door for any early morning classes. 54 by 8 a.m., in the 60s by noon, and then lower 60s by this evening. So it's going to be a beautiful Monday. Make sure if you have any plans to study, you can do that outdoors. Have any plans outdoors, eat. It's going to be a beautiful day outside. And that's all ahead of our next warming trend. Now, if you've been loving the fall weather, sadly, that is quite literally gone with the wind as we are ushering in some warmer air, and that is going to bring our temperatures 10 to 15 degrees above average. Usually our average high is 65 around this time of year. After all, it is November. We're talking about almost summer-like conditions in the 80s for your midweek. So that's going to be on the warmer side. 41 is our usual low, also well above that, even almost 20 degrees above that in the 50s and 60s for your low. Tomorrow will be in those lower 70s, and that's the closest we'll be to that average because it is going to be warm. 80 by Tuesday, 82 by Wednesday, for the most part in those 80s and 60s. So definitely warm, luckily dry, all ahead of our next rain chance around Thursday into Friday. So we're going to build in some cloud cover Wednesday evening, and then that's also going to bring in some moisture into the air by late Thursday. That's when we're expecting our next rain chance, at least here in Starkville, to blow more along the Tennessee border. Could see some showers Thursday afternoon, but a majority of that rain is really going to build in late Thursday into Friday. And as that line pushes through, it could be very heavy. So we're going to still track this out as we get closer to Friday, but it is going to be strong. So if you have any outdoor plans Friday, maybe start to plan to move those indoors, as well as through the weekend. That moisture will continue to be the case all throughout Thursday through even Sunday. So lots of moisture in the air and rain chances. Make sure you're ready and prepared if you have any outdoor plans. For the most part though, this week, well above average, nice and warm, plenty of sunshine until our next rain chance Thursday night into Friday.